Meanwhile, Germany has given an indirect response to the Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe's recent controversial visit to the Yasukuni Shrine, urging all nations to look back on their past. Chancellor Angela Merkel's spokesman refused to be drawn on questions related to Japanese domestic politics, but he said that all nations had to honestly live up to their role in the horrible events of the 20th century. Only then, he added, would it be possible for a country to build a future with former foes. The remarks were made following Shinzo Abe's surprise visit to the controversial Yasukuni Shrine on December 26. The shrine honors Japanese war dead, including, as we mentioned, 14 Class A war criminals from World War II. Germany's foreign ministry said Berlin was also closely following the tensions in the East China Sea with some concern. While Germany's attitude towards its wartime past has been very different from the leadership in Japan, far from denying its history, it has faced up to the crimes committed by the Nazis. Li Nan has a look.
A visit that triggered widespread outrage. Shinzo Abe's visit at the end of last year was seen as a bare-faced denial of the crimes Japan committed during World War II.
I don't know why he chose this now, but as the Wiesenthal Center statement is very clear, it is wrong, it's immoral, it sends the wrong message, and it takes away the most precious commodity of all in international affairs, trust.
Germany, in contrast, has earned respect for the way it has dealt with its past. In December 1970, West German Chancellor Willy Brandt traveled to Warsaw and dropped his knees at the monument of the Warsaw Ghetto Uprising of 1943. Many in Poland and Germany were deeply moved by this famous gesture of repentance and apology. And in August 2013, Angela Merkel visited the former Nazi concentration camp at Dachau in southern Germany at the request of a former inmate. During her visit, she talked with the camp survivors and local Jewish community representatives.
Für mich ist es ein sehr bewegender Moment.
This is a very special moment for me to meet with you and other survivors and relatives of survivors at this place. And I want to cordially thank you for coming.
Ich möchte mich ganz herzlich bei Ihnen bedanken, dass Sie gekommen sind.
Merkel was the first German chancellor to visit the concentration camp, where more than 43,000 people were killed by the Nazis from 1933 to 1945. She said what happened at the concentration camps was and continues to be incomprehensible.
Die Erinnerung an diese Schicksale.
The memory of their fate fills me with deep sadness and with shame. At the same time, places such as the concentration camp memorial site at Dachau are a poignant reminder.
Eindringliche Mahnung aus.
Although her visit took place during an election season, many considered it a positive signal.
Zum einen in der Tradition deutscher Staatlichkeit.
It stands in the tradition of German statehood to remember the Holocaust. And the responsibility of Germany is the German reason of state, and it somewhat stands in the tradition of the politics of Angela Merkel, who has shown in recent years that this topic, these questions, are important to her.
Germany has repented its history, is willing to make up for the past, and stands ready to earn the international trust it needs to move on. Shinzo Abe's action stands in sharp contrast to that. Many hope that the resounding international chorus of condemnation and concern over Abe's shrine visit will be strong enough to inject some sobriety into the Japanese leadership. Li Nan, CCTV.